Good morning, everybody. It's early. It's only 7 o'clock. 5 to 7. It's 5 to 7 in the morning. I'm going to be going out to my mum and dad's again. My dad's got to go and get blood taken. So someone's going to need to sit with my mum. So I'll go out this morning and sit with her while he goes to the hospital. And he can go, I think he wants to go shopping as well. So he can go and do a few things while I watch the mother. So I'm going to put my makeup on. So I thought, why not just fire up a live stream and sit and talk to you. I'm going to use the same makeup palette I used last week because I like the colours, and I never got a chance to do a video last week for you because obviously I was watching my mum. My mum was in hospital. My dad was in hospital. I was watching my mother. So I'm going to use the same palette, this one. There's my nails today. Spacey, so hopefully I can go to my Space Club as well tonight if everything goes okay. If my dad's blood and all that's fine, then that'll be good. This is called the Dreamer palette by Revolution. It's so nice. I think I'll use the blue today, the blue and the pink. Did I use the blue and the pink the last time? I think I just used the pink. I fancy using the blue and the pink today, so we'll do that. So, breakfast. Right, first things first. What am I doing? I'm wiping my face down, that's what I'm doing. I'm wiping my face down just to make sure it's all nice and fresh. I love that my dressing table's all nice and tight. That was a good job we got done that day. It's looking good. I've got an ulcer in my mouth. Do you know what? I think it's just because I've been a bit run down. Just right up here, and it's really, really painful. So, I'm just run down. Do you know, God willing, tomorrow when I have my flavouring, I'll have deserved it. No flavouring last week. Sober Saturday. I had more pressing things on my mind. Jennifer, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in and spending time with me. So I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. Sometimes that happens at my age, but well. And I'm going to use my new primer again. Pardon me, because last week was chaos. Last week when my dad got took out of hospital, it was absolute mayhem, so I don't even know how the makeup was. I wasn't caring at that point, so I will put this one on. It looks as cute as anything, doesn't it? It looks like that bubble tea or whatever it's called. I think it's, we'll use this primer. I'll be using this on you tomorrow. As I say, God willing. It has been one hell of a week, I'll tell you that. You know, as if I've not got enough on my plate. I just get loaded with more. And you think, I can't. Didn't it look like bubble tea? I've never had bubble tea. I'd like to try it. I've never had it though. I'll maybe try it one day. One day maybe I'll try it, but bubble tea looks good. See the bubbly things in it, Jennifer? Is that like chocolate balls that you can eat? I'm confused with the whole bubble tea thing. Is that like chocolate bits that are like ice cream bits? What is a tapioca? What is that? Is tapioca vegan dolls? Good morning. Is tapioca like ice cream? I'm daft. You don't need to forgive me. I've never had tapioca. I can hardly say the word. Semolina, my goodness, that's a weird combination, that. We used to have semolina, we used to call it. We used to have that, it's a starchy ball. Oh, I don't know if I'd like it. I probably would. Who am I kidding? I'm a fatty. I probably love it. We used to have semolina back in the 70s, and it was like a kind of goop. It's like a porridgey kind of goop, and inside it would be jam, or as the Americans call it, jelly. We call it jam. They used to have jam in it. do you know, I still need to try it. I still need to, I'm not a fan of semolina. I'm really not, but listen. Oh, well, I'll need to look. If I ever see it, I will get it and try it, because I have always wanted to, because it looks really good, the bubble tea. It looks really, really tasty. I've just not had that many things, like palette-wise. I've been very limited to what I've had, you know, growing up. When we grew up, like in the 70s and 80s and stuff like that, you know, we were poor, and you got like mince and totties, you get stews, soups, that kind of thing. I'd never seen an avocado. Jenny, good morning, good morning. I'd never seen an avocado until I was like 18, 19-year-old. There you are. Sushi, I've still never tried sushi, right? So we had a very, very limited palate. And by the way, see, back in the days, and your mum and dad put down you like mince and totties, right? And you're like, oh, I don't feel like mince and totties. See, if you didn't eat your mince and totties, you would go hungry. Helen, good morning. You would go hungry. So it'd be eat your dinner or you get nothing. That's the way it was back then. And sweeties wise, like chocolate candies and stuff like that, we never got a lot of sweeties at all. In fact, it was really just like your birthday and Christmas, and then maybe now and again my dad would bring by home a chocolate bar or something. But we never got a lot of chocolate, sweeties, that kind of thing back in my day. But now it's craziness. Oh my God, I'll tell you a story. I like to watch grocery hauls and things like that, right? People buying groceries, and especially in America, 'cause, you know, I love America. I love to see the American food, and I like to watch Walmart to see if it is just like Asda. You know, that kind of thing. And there's this lady online, you'll probably know her, but I'm not going to mention her name because I'm not wanting people going on hating her or whatever. But she's got a large family, right? She adopts kids and foster kids. Did I just pull my butter out? No, I didn't. She adopts kids and foster kids and things like that, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. But she feeds them just nothing really but empty calories, like sweeties and all this kind of stuff. You know, there's no like proper meals. I was astounded the other night, right? There's no many times I'm like that. But she's got mini fridge, see, like my mini fridge, right, that I keep like creams and stuff in my, not eat, I keep my makeup and things like that in my mini fridge. Well, she's got like 12 kids or something like that, 12. Which, I mean, you've got to take your hat off to her for that. But she's got mini fridges for them all, right? They've all got mini fridges for their bedroom. And she goes out the other day and she stocks up and stuff. I was astounded. Mini fridge. She's got a 5 or 6-year-old, right? And she's jam packing it with Jolly Ranchers, chocolate bars, crisps, just jam packing it. Megan, good morning. Just shoving it all in like that, right? So that's the first kid, right? The 5-year-old that's got all this chocolate and sweeties. And then the next kid, all he wanted was Hershey bars. Now, we don't have them either here, but a mini fridge, and she had the big bars of Hershey bars, she had small bars of Hershey bars. She had, Megan, she had this fridge absolutely crammed with chocolate. I couldn't believe it that all this chocolate was going into these mini fridges and going into the kids' bedrooms. That's a bad idea. But people have obviously told her this is a bad idea. So she came back yesterday with a much better video. She said that people had been complaining, and she had fruit in the kids' mini fridges, which is a great thing. So instead of all that amount of chocolate and candy and sweeties and things like that, she had like apples and oranges and bananas. Megan, thank you so much. My face is quite funny, mind you. So she had fruit eventually in the kids' fridges, which is a much better thing. I could have got all the amount of chocolate for a 5-year-old. More chocolate. See, this is a junk food, and it's empty calories. It does nothing for them. And some of these kids they've got like health problems and stuff like that. Thank you very much about my hair. Do you know what? I'm needing to put my pink in it. It's kind of washing out. I've not had time. I really haven't had time to do that. I have had time, but see the time that I've been just sitting in the living room like that, just thinking about the past week, the shenanigans that's been on in the past week with my mum and my dad and everything like that. It's just been absolute hell. But I was on the phone to the social workers twice. Megan, what love life? is probably the best thing how to answer that. What love life? I've zero love life. Thank you, Megan. Zero. It's just me in the middle of Mickey and Minnie there. That's my love life. I've not got time for a love life. I've not got. I'm not into a love life at the moment. I've just got too much going on to even think about a love. Well, I've got the cardboard cut out of Jason in there. See if I ever feel frisky, I can also I can take Jason into bed with me for a wee half hour. He come in for a bit. I mean, he has been in the bed. I've took videos that's on my channel. There was one video that I was doing ASMR on Jason. You know, tickling him with feathers and whatnot. Just what he needs. I was doing all that with Jason. I've had him in my bathroom. I've had him... Oh, Jason's been everywhere. Oh, God. Well, see, this is it. Love lives are complicated, aren't they? Thank you, Megan. Thank you so much. Right, let me get my makeup on. Right. Right, I wanted the blue and the pink, didn't I? So I'm just going to with my finger. I can't even be bothered with makeup brushes today, so I'm just going to with my finger. This is probably the way I done my eyes in the 80s, so let's just do it. Blue and pink was my colours in the 80s. Same as Madonna. Huh. I used to have all the bangles and everything like that. Right, there's the blue done, and then we'll go in with the pink. Yeah. Get some pink on. So I've had to phone for another repair. It's not my roof this time, it's my windows. I can't open my bedroom windows. They're jam-packed, they're broke, the snip's broken. Can't get the window open. And I need my bedroom windows open. That's quite nice, I like that. The blue and pink. I'll fix up a wee bit with a brush. In fact, will I put that one underneath? I think I will. Let's go shiny underneath, why not? I'm going to my astronomy tonight, so... Hopefully going to my astronomy tonight. You just never know what's going to happen. See, this is it. You just never know the minute. Especially, I'm tiptoeing round about my whole family now because everybody seems to be falling apart, including myself. But me falling apart, I've still got to get on with it and do stuff and you know, step up and help and things. I can't afford to be no well. I've just got to plod on. There, it'll look nicer once I've got my mascara in that one. But I do like that palette. It's a nice palette. Ugh, Megan, you're just too kind. Oh dear, it's just one of these things. My poor dad yesterday had phoned me. This is how serious things are. He came in with a phone. He was bringing his phone in because his phone wasn't working the whole time he was in hospital. So he was bringing the phone in for my son to fix. So he brings my mum. My mum's in the back seat. My dad's got kind of like a Jeep kind of car. My mum's in the back seat with the wee dog because they don't like leaving the dog in. So the dog's in the back seat with my mum. My mum's holding her. And they're going along the motorway that I drive on with yous and stuff like that. 60, 70 mile an hour. What does my mum do? Opens the back door. The car. while they're going on the motorway. That. Yes, Megan, we have to. I pray every day. I pray every day, so I do. And not just for myself. I pray for everybody that I love. And all of yous, I pray for yous every night, God knows. But she opened the door. So this is my car. As soon as you start driving my car, the doors lock. The doors lock when you start driving. But that could have been an absolute disaster. So this is what we're dealing with now. And she gets dead angry. She gets angry with you because when you think about it, my mum thinks I'm a stranger, right? My mum thinks I'm just a stranger that's going into her house and telling her what to do and stuff like that in her own house. So she's obviously thinking, who are you and why you tell me all this in my house? It's the most horrible feeling ever. The blank look that my mum gives me when I'm talking to her, and she's no idea who I am. I says to her, you're my mum. She's going, I'm your mum? I said, you're my mum. She's going, nobody's ever told me that before. It's absolutely heartbreaking. It's absolutely, it's doing me in. It really is. It's the most horrible thing ever. I never thought it would. I mean, I knew she was deteriorating, but I always thought that she would still remember me. You know? Yes, I believe in God anyway. I believe God's always been there for me, watching over me. There's been too many things in my life that's happened. And I've thought to myself, oh my God, God has helped me through that. And sometimes it just gives you peace. It gives you some kind of peace. Everybody's entitled to believe what they want, you know what I mean? But I do, I think there's always been somebody watching over me. And I hope they continue to watch over me. Because I need it. I do need it. I need help. But it's one of the worst things is I feel as if I'm betraying my mum. And I've spoke to a lot of people like behind the scenes about this. I feel as if I'm a bad daughter because I'm talking to the social workers. It's as if I'm grassing on my mum. Grassing in Scotland, if you say you're grassing somebody, it's your telling tales. But how would you call it? Snitching. In America, people call it snitching. We call it grassing. And I feel as if I'm grassing my mum in, telling social work departments how bad she is. I feel as if I want to downplay her illness, right? And say, oh, she's not that bad. She's not really that bad. But she is that bad. And I'm worried that she's going to maybe do something bad to my dad. Because for my own safety, I was lying on her couch, right? I was just lying on the couch sleeping. And she was coming down the stair, but she's no idea who I am. And can you imagine it coming down your stair in your house or going into your living room and there's a complete stranger just lying there? It's terrible. And my brother, and I love my brother, but he keeps it's annoying me. He keeps saying to me, Mum's gone. Mum's gone. I hate it when he tells me Mum's gone. She's still there. She's not gone. She's still there. Stop telling me that she's gone. So that's getting on my bloody nerves, that too. So it's the whole family's effed at the moment. We're all effed. She's not gone. I hate it when he says that. I know what he means, but it's the words that he's doing. He's no well himself. My poor brother's no well himself. But I hate it when he says that to me. You know what I mean? And it's funny because when things like this happen, families end up really tense with each other. Not that I'm wanting to fight with MD, do you know what I mean? But there's a lot of tension with folk. There's a lot of tension of what we should be doing and what I should be doing and what they should be doing and who's doing what. And And you shouldn't be saying this, and you shouldn't be doing that, and you should be doing... There's a bit of bloody tension not happening, do you know what I mean, with people behind the scenes. As if we've not got enough, but we shouldn't be quarrelling with ourselves here. We should be united and helping and doing something. See, if it wasn't for like having news and stuff, I'd be cracking up. I mean, I'm cracking up at the best of times, but the now. And I feel as if I'm talking about it a lot to you. Jenny, good morning. I feel as if I'm talking about it a lot to you, but Jenny, you've probably missed it, but my mum was in the car with my dad, right? My mum was. I'm going up to my dad's. My dad's got to go and get blood taken today, so I'm going up to sit with my mum. But my dad had came down here with a phone for Peter to fix, right? And he was going down the motorway, Jenny, 70 mile an hour, probably more. No, my dad. My mum opens the back door, and she's sitting there without a seatbelt on with the dog, 70 mile an hour going down the motorway. The door's open. She's sitting in the back. So, and I said to my dad, and then he said that she was like effing and blinding at him, right? I said, Dad, she was doing the same with me in the house, and he says, oh, but she doesn't mean it. And I know she doesn't mean it. That doesn't lessen how serious a bloody situation this is. Do you know what I mean? This is I says to him, he says, just in case she's ever in your car, but if she's in my car, my car doors lock automatically. So when I take off, my car doors lock. My dad is a bit older. My dad's car's a bit older, so that doesn't. You've got to lock that manually. But there you are. 70 mile an hour, Jenny. She's opened the back door. She's sitting with the dog. It could have been a disaster. This is, I said to this, as I said before you come in, I feel as if I'm grassing on my mum telling the social worker these kind of things, right? But it's like a ticking time bomb that's happening here. It's like we all know something bad's going to happen. We all know something bad's going to happen. We're just waiting for when's it going to happen. I spoke to the social worker woman, and she was asking about that power of attorney again. And my dad's power of attorney over my mum, so I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. I've got their phone numbers. I was on the phone like yesterday and the day before. I was on the phone to them. I've made sure that they've got on records that if my dad gets taken into hospital. Oh, Alexis, thank you so much. If my dad gets taken into hospital, I've said, please put on the notes that somebody needs to phone me and let me know that this is going on. Good morning. Because my mum can't be... And listen, see, to be honest, just me watching my mum, it's still bad because I can't physically be with her. No, I can't be just following her the whole time. And there's so many things in that house, like the iron and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know where I am now. I don't know what's going to happen from day to day. From day to day, I don't know what's going to happen. But it's just turning into from one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing. It's just, it's difficult. And I feel as if I'm harping on about it to use, but I don't know what else to do. If I don't talk to people about it, it's going to eat me up. Yeah, they really do need to phone me, because that first time when they took my dad in and me and Sophie went up, because I just had a hunch that something wasn't right, and she was walking about the streets going, I don't even know where I am. I'll never forget that. That's probably the first I realised how bad my mum was getting, was that. I don't even know where I am, she was saying. Eyebrows. And then saying to me, I'm sitting and she's going like to me, do you come far, hen? Do you come far? Thank you, Anne. Do you come from far away? And then she'll say, do you have a family? And I'm thinking, my God, you're my bloody family. And I'll say to her, you're my mum. I'm your mum. I'll go, hi, I'm your daughter. I'm your wee girl. I'm your daughter. Didn't you know that? Nobody's ever said that to me. We don't even look anything alike. And I've said to Mum, people used to say we were like clones. Did they? Can't remember. Can't mind that. So she'd seen Peter the other day anyway, because Peter had got the phone for my dad, and she said, "That's the first I've ever seen your boy." Oh, and I'm dying in it. "That's the first I've seen your son," she said to me. You know, and I keep, and see, when I was staying there, I was going down memory lane. She didn't know I had been married before. She didn't know anything. So I told her about where I was born and how we grew up, and that we used to go to the Isle of Bute for holidays and all of this kind of stuff to try and jog her memory a wee bit, but none of it did. And people keep asking me as well about medication. Do you know, I think it's too far gone. I don't think any medication in the world is going to help. And my dad's going, "Oh, she doesn't," because my mum was telling me to F off and stuff. She was going F. And it was vests, right? My dad was needing some new vests, and she was bringing down these horrible vests, right? These old vests. I says, "He doesn't want the vests, Mum. He's got new vests upstairs." "Well, he's effing getting them." I just went, "Right, okay, right." And I sat down and I thought, "Dad, you're getting whatever vest my mum's bringing up, because I'm no tackling this." She's going, "Off, it's my house, not." She's saying, as I said, this, I always see when I went to my mum and dad's house, I always felt comfortable, as if this is my second home kind of thing. You know, it was like my house as well. My mum and dad's house is like my house too, because that's where my mum and dad stay. My mum and dad are home to me. And for the 4 days I was there, it was as if I was in a stranger's house. See, when I was in making her dinner and her lunch and stuff, and I'm in all the drawers in the kitchen looking for the pots and pans, she's watching me. Yes, I know. I've got to look after myself. I know. I'll probably end up getting it. I said to the kids though, if I do get it, then don't feel bad about putting me in a care facility place. You know what I mean? So I've said to the kids about me if it happens to me, which it probably will. But it's just, so this morning, that's where I'm going this morning. God knows what's going to happen today, but my dad's to get his blood taken. That's very, very important. Hopefully his blood's all right. He sounds good though. He sounds all right. He sounds as if he's back to his normal self. And he can do, I think he's wanting to do a wee bit of shopping, so he can do that and know that Mum's been looked after. She's all right. And we'll probably watch, you know what we love to watch? Border Control. Yeah. Yeah, when I was there, we had Border Control on. That kind of, I was like, "Mum, what do you think they've got in their suitcase?" Did it, Jenny? See, I don't think Ken's going to help at this point. When she's forgot me, and my dad says that sometimes she even forgets who he is, and she'll say, "There's a man in this house," and it's my dad. You know, it's my dad. It's a strange man in this house, and it's my dad. And I've spoke to as I said, I've spoke to my mum every single day of my life. It doesn't matter if I'm on the other side of the world. I phone my mum a couple of times a day. While she's had this dementia, I've been phoning like 4 times a day. So she's been seeing me 4 times a day. And when I went out, she'd never seen me in her life. She was like, "I've never seen you. Don't even know who you are. Have you got kids?" Yeah, Jenny, it's definitely. It's the most horrible, and I've heard the people talking about it, and I've known it's been hard. But see, when you're going through it yourself, it's absolutely heartbreaking. And as I said, my brother keeps going, "Mum's gone, Mum's gone," and I'm saying, "Gonna not say Mum's still here. She's still here, but I know that bit here's gone, but she's still here." That's terrible. So hopefully I'll be on tonight. Yeah, I'll put internet in this, right? Hopefully I'll be on tonight, Jenny, to take you to my wee club, because I never went last week, so I'm looking forward to going this week to my wee club, and then we'll be doing the drive home and all that. So thanks for listening to me, everybody. Oh, Jen, I know. It's the blank look that my mum gives me that kills me. It's they're looking at me as if I'm a stranger that kills me. And I've got all the memories of loving my mum and my mum cuddling me and putting me to bed and all this. And she's got absolutely none. She doesn't know who I am. No idea. Telling me to F off and all this. It's terrible. So I'm going to go, guys, but this was an early morning. There, look, it doesn't take me long to get my makeup on. I'll put a wee bit of lippy on when I'm going out. But I'll be on later, fingers crossed. And we'll go through to my club, which I'm desperate to get to. And I love you all so much. And I'm going to give you a big kissy now. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.